Hi everybody, and welcome to this channel for a Dragon Ball Fusion World video. That's kind of the first time I do that on the channel, but I recently got back into the game of Fusion World, and I had a lot of cards on the digital client from the first expansion, so FB01 and FB02, and I came back during the FB05 with the little deck that they gave you in the store. I liked in Dragon Ball Masters to untap energy in yellow with Golden Frieza, so that's why I loved the Janemba deck, and so I kind of played like for 1 week, just like grinding back, trying to get some cards, and so because I had all those like old cards basically, I had all the Ginyu package from FB01. So it was quite an easy deck for me to build, so that's why I decided to play it, because it's easier for me to play this version and have it on the digital version. So it's a budget deck, to be honest. It looks quite pimped, but it's really like not too costly. Like the Janembas and the Gokus are you can get them through events, and the rest is basically all rares except the Ginyu from FB01, which is a super rare, which is crucial. That is probably your best card. And yeah, so how does the deck functions? Most of the time you are the aggressor, like probably 80% of the time you are the aggressor, so you will try and awaken as fast as possible and play a lot of battle cards with 20k power. You will like very rarely like combo on your attacks. You will like the math are simple. If you can do 5 attack per turn and your opponent can do only 3, you will lose 3 cards or 3 life. But if you do 5, he will lose 5 cards or 5 life, and that's it. So basically, if you keep hitting 20k, at the end of the game, the opponent will have like very few cards left, so like 2-3 cards, and he will have to use super combos on your 20k attacks. And that's where like this deck is quite like has a good feeling at the end, because you spam so much that the opponent is overwhelmed and some color cannot deal with them effectively. Probably the best matchup for this deck is green androids, which like are a bit passive in early game, and you just spam the board and defend your battle cards in like, well, basically in every matchup. But there are some matchup or where, for example, you can be a bit like less aggro, which is Green Goku. This deck, once awakened, doesn't draw anymore. The leader doesn't draw. He has 30k, that's impressive, but he doesn't draw anymore. The secret rare is quite scary. But you can freeze his secret rare with Goku, and he cannot play a second one if there is already a Goku. So this is why the freezing engine is very good, and this is basically our late game. This is really our late game. Like, we don't play very high battle cards with a high end. It's not unusual for this leader to stay at 4-5 energy whole game. So yeah. So what do we have here? So basically we have a lot of cantrips, as maybe now you know that in Janemba it's pretty important. Remember that Sorbet is the most important one, as his Frieza army. The Frieza to tap energy, his Frieza army. We have a Ginyu who untaps 2 energy, so basically he's a free 20k. And free 20k is very important to continue spamming and keep attacking 20k the leader. So he's searchable. He's not searchable, sorry, but he's playable with Recoome, so which he can like awaken you with adding a card, and also play another Ginyu Force. So like this combo is very strong since FB01 and keeps being strong. You have this new Jeice, which is a reason to start hitting life early. So basically he's our best turn 2 usually, because you can play him, take life aggressively, attack his leader, and he loses a life. So it's true he gets to awaken earlier, but it's like by reducing his end size as the life doesn't go to hand. And reducing his life is like ideal for our later attacks who are not critical, but to reduce his early life with critical and the last life, which are very important so he doesn't die, with 20k attacks that he must combo out of. He's of course Ginyu Force and Frieza army, so playable with Ginyu, playable like counts towards the condition for the untap free. Very good card. Burter is another like Ginyu Force and it can 10k usually. I almost never played, but the fact that he's a Ginyu Force makes him searchable by this Ginyu, which I liked it. I think during the event I played him two copy of. But he searches like all your Ginyu Force except Ginyu cards, so not the big commando, but he searches Recoome, Jeice, and he's basically a 20k draw one, so like which adds a card, but he has 0 combo power, which is a bummer, but still a very good card. And one of the things I like with this card is that it can search this extra card, which is our finisher and very important against 25k leaders like Zamasu. The fact that you have a big board, like a very wide board, makes that sometimes even green decks await you with some gigantic meteors or things like that. And our aim is to put the opponent at 2 life and finish him with a golden Frieza plus a Ginyu Force bonds on him, while you have a lot of Ginyu Force. So even if your opponent is a 25k leader and all your Ginyu Force doesn't help because he's 25, well, they will still add 5,000 power for each of them on this extra card, making the finishing attack of Golden Frieza lethal for sure, even through super combos. So that's why those two are here. I reduce them as I obtain some more cards, such as the Vegeta, which I think I would play more copies of, like at least 3 copies, as he's a 4 cost battle cards, which is 25, so clean board, so we keep our little guys still there, and like keep pushing through 25k leaders, or maybe the 4 cost Vegito that doesn't make us attack with 3 cost battle cards or less. So very good card, because otherwise we only have the Goku and the Frieza to go through this Vegito. I think we have the rest, of course, 4 super combos. The 4 Zangya, which is a 20k, take a life, and the cycling is very important to get our pieces, like some more Ginyu Force that combo together, or our finishing blows with Frieza and the bonds of Ginyu. And this is basically like a Goku, but like we don't have big removal. So if you play a 5, 6, 7 cost, we cannot remove it. The aim is just to tank it, and then the next turn we freeze it and we continue attacking face, while the card that he played doesn't matter anymore. So that's why the 4 Gokus and the 2 beams are important. Beam is like for turns where there is only 1 card to freeze, and you can dedicate the 3 others energies to maybe play Recoomes and Ginyu Forces and play more battle cards on the field. So quite a simple deck. Early you want a 1-drop, turn 2 you play a 2-drop, and then you try and do either Janemba or Recoome to start filling the board with a lot of cards. And yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna comment 2 replays of my run where I did the 7-0. That's probably where you saw the deck list. It's because I did like the first anniversary event where I did 7-0. So there was some easier match, of course, the earlier ones, but I'm gonna show you let's say the most important ones that were during the event. So let's search all of those. So yeah, so I did 7-0, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and here they were like the 8th and 9th where I just played for like cosmetics, but the first 7 ones are the most important ones. So I'm gonna share 2 replays which I think are the most interesting ones. So we'll start with those. So I guess it was against a god player, well, at least a very good player. It's probably my favorite replay of all those. So he's playing a Halo Coup with the Sailing City package. So it's gonna be really like blow for blow. I think the game was pretty cool. So to be honest, I didn't rewatch them, so I'm like gonna comment over my gameplay. So here, pretty good hand. We already have a 1-drop, so I think we can charge it. We have Jeice, which is our best opener. It's possible that we go Zangya to continue awaken ourselves, plus Janemba, like rest an opponent's battle card, and then if the Zangya survived, we can attack with it, and with the free energy Janemba gave us, we can use the Zangya to start drawing cards. So either it's Zangya or Jeice. I think I'm gonna play Zangya and pass, but that's I think my plan. So he played the Orange Star High School. So yeah, did I take life? I took life. Okay. So trying to set up his board. It's a good move because he doesn't play a battle card which I can rest. So it's still an investment where I cannot deal with it. Like I cannot rest it and then attack with it. So he's sure that I will attack his leader to draw my card and start to awaken him. So he's setuping all his board. So he has 3 Salient City cards, so he can start drawing cards. He has his extra card reducer and his searcher. So there are some misplays that might be here, as I didn't know like every card of like the game, like FB3, FB4, FB5. I don't really know all the cards, so yeah. So it's dumb, but here we're playing a bit slower, as like we know that Orange City like likes to keep cards on the field, so that the more cards he has on the field, the more like cards he unlocks. So for example, it unlocks do you like girls with short hair, so he can draw 3 cards, or it also unlocks the Great Saiyaman extra card. I don't know if you already played it. No. The more Satan City cards he has, the higher cards he can bottom. The higher cost card he can bottom. So it's dumb, but we have a lot of like self-awakeners that can take life. So never hesitate to defend your battle cards. They are your saving grace. So the more cards you have, the more cards you will get out of his hand. So if he combos, you combo. You're just trading blows. So yeah. So he's doing quite a good turn, where he gets rid of 2 cards right now. So it's pretty good. He gets rid of our Janemba and of our Zangya with the Great Saiyaman. He used his marker, so that's still quite important. So here, take a life. We can play the Ginyu that we top decked, so not bad, not bad. We get another Recoome, which can be used with our leader. So you'll see we're gonna actually play so many battle cards on this turn 4. So untap 2 while attacking, with we still have 3 energy. So we are gonna be able to play Recoome, play the Commando, and we're gonna be able to do so much things. So never comboing. We're gonna just like we keep our hand to defend our battle cards, while our battle cards like are in charge of getting rid of the opponent's cards in hand. And usually they either have to deal with all your board, or they are sometimes not even able to. So you start your turn with some board, you add some more, and it's starting to get like a nightmare for the opponent. So yeah, here we untap 2, and we also use the leader to get rid of some of his cards. So again, I think it's quite important to reduce his cards so that his Great Saiyaman cards bottom decks less events, or like for girl with short hair. So yeah, and let's say that the drawing of the leader I wasn't against it. Like maybe we played 1 card less, but if it's 1 card more that we draw, and if it's a card that makes our card stay, like basically it doesn't serve a purpose to play a card, like to have a second card if the first one dies. You're better to just like let the one on the board and defend it. So same thing, you still have 1 card, but at least it's easier to defend, and it costs less actually. So Vidal, he reduces an extra card. Okay, so yeah, Great Saiyaman, bottom decks a Recoome. Okay, that's a cool move to do with the Vidal, who will get bounced to hand, so might as well get rid of my Sorbet. So pretty cool move here. Okay, the drop to Videl, which of course is maybe one of the best blue card. I don't know, but yeah, at least very strong for sure. So he's gonna get rid of some of my cards, but I want some still honor here. So great Saiyaman, reduce everything, and now what does he do? Okay, draw 3 cards, put some back on the top. So see, we still have some cards on the board. We're gonna continue with this commando. We still have another Recoome commando combo, so that's very strong. You see that in this game I drew actually quite well with like that's the third commando. So I'm really like playing commandos back to back to back. So again, resting his cards, not letting him have any Satan City on the board, and me continuing to put on the pressure. So Recoome, playing the commando. So of course we awaken as fast as possible. It's possible to take a life sometimes to go to 3, but here like let's keep it real, like there are some possibilities for him to go very fast, so let's keep it simple. So 20, 20, 20, we're just gonna continue hitting like this. No need to combo. So yeah, here I would have preferred to, for example, play 2 drop 2, like 2 Jeice, or I don't know, like a Recoome plus another like battle card and a Sorbet. But because I don't have anything else to do, I will just play the Goku, and like I have nothing to freeze, but at least he's there, he's attacking, and he has 5 cards to deal with. So that's why it's important to like keep your life at 4, because here you have to be able to not die, even though you don't have a lot of hand. You are at the limit of not dying, because usually you have still your super combos, but you still also can defend your cards. So here, that's why I don't hesitate to like go very low in hand and continue defending my battle cards, as it's gonna be more annoying for him than annoying for me. That's what's important. So here he's gonna do a very great turn. So Videl is played. He knows that on the top of his deck he set up the Gohan effect of the Gohan. He gets rid of 2 cost 3, very strong. So the redemption thing I have here is that I still have my my 4-drop Goku, which is actually quite important. So I will be able to freeze this Gohan if this Goku survives. Oh, so I used my super combo. Here I feel I'm in the aggro position. He's only at 2 life. And I'm still at 4, so I think I can defend 1 more battle card and continue to hit him. Quite a good top deck. So no charging, of course, no more hand, and our leader like keeps untapping energy. So why charge if your leader gives you more? So yeah, it makes you keep more cards in hand. So here we have a very good turn with Janemba Zangya plus effect Zangya. And because we have this Goku still established, we can freeze this one. So yeah, we still have a very good turn. We are displenishing his hand, so yeah. Yeah, I think it's gonna be it. Yeah, Janemba plus so Janemba and tap 1, then Zangya and use her effect, which makes us pay 1, so maybe 1 less card on the battlefield, but 1 more card in hand, so maybe 1 more card to defend our cards, which is basically the same thing. Again, I prefer to attack his board than his leader, as basically if I attack his leader, he loses 5k from hand. If I attack her, he loses 5k on the board, so I still make him lose 5k, but a card on the board is more important, as it unlocks Satan City, like more battle cards with the Satan City trait on his field. So yeah, very good turn. We have a good board. He's frozen. He only has this Goku and he's at 1 life. So we defend her, and yeah, so we still have our super combo, and yeah, so he goes Pilaf. Okay, that would maybe have been a turn where it was possible to get like a Zeno or Vegeta secret rare, but for this turn he doesn't go with that. He goes with another Gohan, which is, to be fair, very good in this instance. So getting rid of 2 cards, and then he can still continue to attack my board. So yeah, very strong. This is where we see like the whole power of this deck. He went through so many of my boards, still keeping his hand like quite healthy. Okay, he's at 1 life, but I think it's a good showcase of the deck. So here again, no charging, using the leader to rest the Pilaf, and here we're just gonna continue to do the same. Like, it's dumb, but we don't have such a big board, but we are like getting there. Like, we're gonna be able to freeze everything, and that's quite cool. Maybe this attack wasn't necessary, I don't know, but yeah. So because I will be able to freeze 1 with this Goku, then play this Goku and freeze 2 more. But a 1-drop is always able to be taken back with Final Hope Slash, which he revealed to put on the top of his deck, I believe, or in his hand with Pilaf. So yeah, here just playing another Goku again. Those cards are like clear the board and are 30k battle cards, but we cannot clear them, no problem. They are just not attacking. So yeah, those Goku are really coming in handy with this matchup, and actually in a whole like a lot of matchups. Like, he's really our late game boss card. So that's why I try not to charge too much of him, like 1 or 2. So yeah, Final Hope Slash, getting very, very high. And maybe I'm gonna super combo. Yep, I'm gonna go super combo. I'm like, okay, I'm at 4 life. Not sure he can kill me. And yeah, the more cards stay on the field, the better I am. Okay, Videl on this Saike. So letting my 5k go. This 5k, like, got rid of a 5k and absorbed a 20k attack. So he was very useful. So Pilaf, get back Pilaf. Get back Girl with Short Hair, alright. Really, really drawing a lot of cards here. Trying not to die. And I think he's right. I think he's right. And then another one. Another one. So we see he almost like went through like all his deck. He has like 8 cards in deck. Yeah. So that's like could have been a cool top deck, but I'm like, okay, maybe I can draw more cards and how can I say? And play more battle cards. So that's why I decided to charge. Could have been an option to not to do, but like paying 1 just to cycle, in my opinion, is not very good. Like, you prefer to pay 1 to get rid of a card in the opponent's hand, and I don't need to freeze anything more. You see that I have already frozen the most important cards here. So yeah, I also have this Goku, so I'm gonna be able to freeze a whole lot more. So yeah, are we able to go lethal here? We're not sure. Like, the fact that he has like 8 cards in his deck means that he has like some super combos here. Like, he didn't go through 1, I believe. So yeah. Yeah. Oh, 1 here. 1 Videl. And 1 Tenshinhan, 1... Wait. Okay, he went through 3 of them actually. So yeah. And another one. So yeah, he went through all his 4 super combos. And see, just 25k attack. He didn't have any more hand. He had to use his super combos. So here, he's left with 1 Pilaf, and I have 4 life. I have like too big of a board, so he needs to kill me. I'm like, I'm not gonna like bait him and like take a life and defend another one. I can defend 1 attack with my card. I'll do it, no problem. Okay, so he has his Videl. So taking back Final Hope Slash. So I have to take the hit, of course. To be fair, that's a cool top deck. And yeah, so Final Hope Slash, taking back the Pilaf, and what can he do here? I know that yeah, I can take the life. Okay, I have like 25k power. So he goes Pilaf, then he can do Pilaf, Final Hope Slash, take back the another rested Pilaf. And then I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, if I if I don't use the Cheelai, I go to 1, okay? Then he plays another Pilaf, okay? He grabs back a Pilaf. I believe he has another one. Does he have another one? Nope, actually. Or yeah, a Final Hope Slash. So maybe he can go like Pilaf, Final Hope Slash, and another card to draw another card. And he goes like 25, get back this Pilaf, so 35 plus plus like 2 cards in his hand. So like I think he would have been able to go like to 55. And if my life was a 5k combo, I could only go to 50. And if it was a 10k, a 55. So that's why I decided to like get rid of the attack of 25k now, as it really restricts him right now. I believe his next attack is able to be very high, but he can only do one more very high attack. So that's why. So see here, Final Hope Slash. He gets back his Pilaf, and he will have only 1 energy left. So 25 here. I take the damage, no choice. And see, 5k is average, I would say. And yeah, getting back 10k, and he's gonna go for 25. Yeah, 25, and I have 2 5ks. So you see, 5k combo close, but I believe it was a really cool match, and a good way to show that, like, even though the game didn't end up like turn 4 or 5, we still managed to like not be too low on resources and still be able to close the game and like not die to his onslaught by freezing his board. Okay, now it was against a green Goku deck, which was my my final match, I believe. So the one before was my 6th match, where I went from 5-0 to 6-0, and this one is one where I went to the end with 7-0. So here I mulligan. I didn't have any 1-drop. I'm first player, and I don't have a 1-drop, which is actually quite terrible. So I was debating using this card to just filter, but actually freezing card in this matchup is very important. This is one of a rare matchup where I'm gonna play it very slow. I prefer to like not grab my life. He wants to aggro me down because he attacks for 30k once he's awakened. So he's happy if I take life early, because later he's gonna hit strong, and if I have less life while he hits strong, I will lose like more life and a lot more cards. So that's why here, play Zangya, don't take life, just play her in active mode and let him poke me and not take life. I know I can freeze his boss monster, which is 45. The other cards are usually 25, no more. So that's why I think that I can play on the same ground as him by just freezing his secret rare, or maybe his big cards, like maybe a Nappa if it's here. Yeah. So here, just drawing cards. He attacks me. He doesn't want to attack with the Krillin, not awakening me, which in my opinion is quite cool, because he doesn't attack me. Maybe he was thinking, if I rest my Krillin, he can attack here, so he doesn't awaken me. So yeah, I'm not interested in that. Same thing, I want to keep my Janemba. I think if I KO him, I make him ramp early, and the earlier he ramps, the more dangerous it is. That means it's like an additional energy every single turn. Whereas like if you make him ramp like turn 3, that means like if the game goes to turn 4, to turn 7, he has 4 turns with 1 more energy. Whereas if I make him ramp on turn 5, it's only 2 more turns with 1 energy more. So that's why I decide to play it slow here. So yeah, just continue to draw cards. Alright, this Gohan like took care of my Janemba. I still attack with her just to draw cards. I think I'm gonna be able to like still continue drawing cards, and then like I would say like if I go to if I play a lot of cards, then I'm able to if he's at like awakened, he cannot draw anymore, and if he's at 20k, every 20k attack means that he will have to defend him. So yeah, now he goes to Chew. Okay, playing this blocker, very practical card actually, Marie. So yeah, here he destroys my 1 cost, which is quite strong. A bit sad. It was a Frieza army, so it was counting toward the commando. So yeah. You see that I had a much slower start with no cantrip at the start, so like we decided to adapt our game plan actually. So the matchup plays like this, and our hand like made us play like this. So we have like the Gokus and the extra card to freeze his cards. So here we're in okay position. If this Ginyu survives, we can do the Recoome commando combo, and it looks like he's gonna be able to do it. So here, okay, he heals himself, normal, and he doesn't attack us. Again, he wants to play safe. He thinks we like we are dangerous, and once we're awakened, we're like very strong. Here, our 15k attack leader was useless if we attack his leader, so might as well like rest his like 10k blocker, like 10k combo and a 10,000 power blocker to like make the 15k attack for later useful. Here we rest one of his run drop to like make him attack this card. If it can absorb a 20k attack, that's useful. So yeah, here maybe a bit too slow of a game. I played the commando right now and decided to not choose my my 2 energies or attack. We don't have like things to do, but I think it's still important to keep our cards active so that we can like go back on the offensive on those ones. Here the full power is like so deadly. Like we had a board, here we don't have one anymore. So it's starting to get like kind of scary. Like, alright, we have some cards in hand, but he has 11 and he has a board, which is quite dangerous. So here I decide to defend as like if I take I will have to defend a 30k, so might as well use only 10k, and if he attacks 30k we take it, so we are awakened. He decides to not use it, to not attack us, to awaken us. Doesn't matter, to be fair, as we have like so many cards to take life. So here, Recoome, take a life, and play Jeice. So the Jeice is a 20k crit, but we're usually going to go for board if there is 20k attacks. If we can kill all the 20k attacks with non-critical cards, then the Jeice is able to go on the leader and annoy him. So here Janemba attacks his Gohan. Here he lets it die, which is quite strange. Maybe he was scared of the free drop extra card, which like Final Explosion, I believe, which KO cards. So yeah, I'm alright with this. So I'm gonna continue to poke his cards slowly but surely. So 20k, he defends. I think he should have defended same thing earlier with his 1 drop when I attacked 20k on his Gohan. So here, Goku, I freeze the Krillin, so I don't want to kill him because he can ramp. So I just want to freeze him, he's in a good spot. Here, I don't want to give him true life as it enables some of his effect. Okay, like the card I attacked would have been frozen still, but if it's frozen and he defends it, he's still frozen. And if he lets it die, at least I won't have to freeze it again next turn. So that's why I decided that it was a cool move. One open for our extra card, which is quite important. It's here it's 25k power. So not bad for one. So yeah, now it's a 20k because he destroyed one of our Ginyu forces. So here 45 double strike for free because he had 2 life. Using the distorted of this to like make this attack 65 crit. I was debating a lot if I should defend this card or not, because here I have to use like too much combo. Like I didn't need a super combo, I just need another 10k. But I think it's important to stay at 4, and I prefer to use the extra card while I have Ginyu forces and an open energy to use it. So here it's dumb, but we're actually in a spot where we want to be. Like we have this Goku and the beam to continue freezing his board and his Goku. This blocker doesn't matter as we can freeze it, rest it and attack it with Janemba. Hyper beam to freeze the Goku. And what's really cool with like Hyper Beam and the Goku is that it freezes, and it freezes not only during the charge phase, like standby phase, or like whatever you want to call it. It's also for the turn, so if the card could withstand herself, like Vegeta Secretary from FB02 or any other card, it's no, it cannot withstand during your opponent's turn, which means either by effect or also by mechanic of the game. So here, freezing everything and continue to poke, just poking. We don't need to do more. Here, using Zangya, not bad. I cannot play the Ginyu, so that's why I got rid of it. Or if I can play it, maybe I was scared of having no targets. So yeah, I'm gonna play my 2-1 drops. Like it's a bit slow, but at least it's safe. So like we see again that the Gokus and the Fierce Hyper Beam are very, very crucial. Playing board, attacking 20k like all the time. So yeah, a little Kami. And see, like the 12 cards he had earlier, like we slowly but surely made it go lower, keeping his board clear, freezing the very big cards that we cannot clear by attacking the cards. And he has here a 30k leader that doesn't draw. 30k, but it doesn't draw. So here, 25 on Zangya. Decide to keep it. I'm not sure, but if he has full power, I want this Goku to stay in my hands so I can continue to freeze his big guys. So here, I'm like, okay, I can combo out. And now I'm asking him, do you have full power? Actually, no full power, so not sure on what he has, but he can go back to 2. 2 open energy, so maybe some gigantic or some more cards. I don't know. So yeah. The fact that the Goku drop 4 stayed here is still very, very cool. So continue to freeze everything. I'm gonna draw with Sorbet as I maybe want to keep this Goku for return after that again. Like I'm for the moment, if I have a Goku on board, I don't need to commit the second one. I'll just keep it in hand just in case. So getting rid of a Fierce Beam. So maybe I'm gonna play this other Goku. I think that's the plan. I think, yeah. Like, we have such a good board and we can freeze everything. So even if we don't kill him, he won't be able to kill us. So yeah, I think by doing this line, it's for sure means that we're gonna play Goku. And here again, he's starting to get rid of his super combos on shitty attacks. No need to combo. He has energy, he has not use any super combos, so I don't want gigantic or super combos to counter my all-in. I'm not in a rush. Just gonna continue playing my cards. Quite slow, just quite slow. And here I had, I think, 100% lethal, as I can do 3 attacks for 20,000. So here I can attack with Neiz, take a life. I can do 40k, and even a super combo is not enough. Oh, okay. I guess I wanted to kill him with Saike or with Sorbet. Works the same. At least it's 100%. And yeah, Saike plus some other cards. Okay, and 40k. And now we're done, and he's dead. So a slower game plan. I was more on the defensive side, but it paid out actually. I said defensive even though I played so many battle cards, but you see how the deck wants to function. Play a lot of cards, attack phase, make him lose cards without you committing cards, you don't have to combo, you already committed the field. Then when he attacks your field, you commit your cards that you still have in hand, and you play some more cards from your hand to make him discard while you have a board. And if there are some cards that makes you draw or keep the opponent's board on check, not killing it, but here freezing it, it's all good. So I hope it helped. I think I still have a lot to learn in this Fusion World meta game, and just in the game in general. I played some Master in One Piece, but the game feels very, very fresh, and the FB05 meta is probably one of the best one we had in in Dragon Ball Fusion World, and I feel even in like a lot of card game, I didn't see that many metas where it's like as like with so many varieties. So again, I hope this video helped you a bit. I'm gonna stop right here. Maybe there's gonna be more Fusion World on the channel, I don't know. For the moment, I'm playing a bit on my side. Maybe you're gonna see the evolution of the deck on the next step of the first anniversary event, as I have done 7-0. So we'll see. Thank you for watching, and don't hesitate to like and subscribe, and I'll see you maybe next time on a future Fusion World video. Bye bye.